Feel like I need to be positioned maybe more towards the center. Oh, my DPS report's in the way. How do I move you? Let's move you over like there, maybe. Hey, Dougal. What do you think of my VTuber? I figured I'd play as Shin. And instead of seeing my face, you can see a chick. But yeah, how you been? I have a cough. No worries. I figured I'd play around with it. I was told this is a good EXP place, so I'm testing it out. Messing with my settings. Oh, my money is just bouncing at nothing now. Guess I should put my chat back over there, especially if I move her. Like, if I move that VTuber thing to, like, the center. Maybe like that. Yeah. And then if I move chat back over to here and do something like that. You know? That will give me pretty good clearance, I think. I don't know. Okay, now my DPS is in the wrong spot. Let's move you. Does that fix it? You're surprised I'm playing on here again. I wouldn't really consider what I'm doing right now playing. I'm more just messing around, and my real goal is to finish some of the tooling that I've been hiatus on forever. Mob has to be good experience. Well, I don't really need experience. I mean, I do need AAs, but not really. I'm mainly testing. I need to get Crit Sprinkler at a decent state. So I have no idea how difficult this pull is going to be, so this will be fun. I figure I can just hit, like, ward even, get a couple souls off, and just AoE them all. Fortunately, I played this enough that I can more or less muscle memory it. Yeah, they don't really hit that hard. I can probably pull more on a single. As I say that, and I start, like, dying pretty bad. Don't I have, like, insta-heal buttons, too? All I had to do was stand for a sec, and I killed them all, or flop once. So, that works. Yep. So somebody released a new patcher since the last time I played, which is pretty cool. They did a .NET something. So I might have to take a look at that. I don't think it replaces ROF2 Plus, but I definitely am curious how he does the integration with Steam. Because he does a console load and command. So I might want to replicate that. Yeah, let me see how I can find it real fast. Pretty sure it's in Hero's Journey's GitHub. Is it THJ Launcher? I think it is. Where are you? All right, I sent you a link, Dougal. Okay, so now we can probably pull a bigger pull. Have to be a little careful. But yeah, Dougal. A part of me is being inspired lately about making myself a new Ikiimu server of some form. I always get that inspiration every couple months or so. The hardest part, of course, is what features will I introduce or not have? I think the biggest thing for me is I need to make sure if I do make one, I find someone else equally as passionate about the idea where I can hand off maintenance of it to them. I don't like maintaining servers. Kind of the same with my code. Like, I like making tools, but I don't like maintaining tools necessarily. So just because I have so many tools I maintain. Yeah, it's unfortunate at your friend that died. So what am I wielding? Okay, I got my katana on. So I can shift F, survive. You ran the server, he did all the coding. Right on. There's a ton of mobs in this zone. I'm just not sure I can tank everything in the zone. Maybe. If I go full defensive. Right now I'm set up as a spell damage caster though, so probably be extra spicy. But this will be a big pull to test against. So I will start with some soul wells. I'll put up defensive this time. Maybe improve twin cast. Yeah, probably want to improve twin cast because I mean, look at the number of mobs. Is there anything else I got to put down? Man, it's been so long since I've played. If I die, I just have to repull the hardest part. Hey, Bill Sharp. Been a while. You like my VTuber? All right, let's see how Umbral Plain looks with a lot of mobs. It's the VTuber Shin. Okay, so we are already kind of in trouble. Let me hit defensive, improve twin cast, and kaboom. And hopefully don't die. Looks like we're okay so far. Yee! Yeah, too much damage. Flop. Imperators when I stand. Nope, I still died. Oh, they were casting so much I died when I flopped. I get it. I mean, I didn't go full out, but I did use defensive, so that's a little embarrassing. Oh, that's right. You can return back to the DZ. I forgot that, but it's all right. Basically the same difference. Maybe a smaller pull, maybe a little bit more defensive. I can get a good chunk of this right now. Getting more soul wells also is probably like, I mean, that's a lot of mobs. Look at them all return. I didn't get the count, but that's a lot of mobs. All right, we'll pull smaller chunks, and we'll also get more soul wells down because they're pivotal for life. Now that they have the summon delay, it honestly should be very easy for me to put down a bunch of wells. Because I'll get summoned once and then become immune, right? For 10 seconds. Which means that summoning is nerfed heavily, and my build is even stronger. I remember they said that on a changelog recently. So what I can do, like if I ever do a mega pull again, I can just do this. Okay, that's not working so well. I mean, kind of working. I'm just not quite doing enough damage. But yeah, my soul wells are keeping me up pretty good. Don't I have like a repost disc? Is it Furious? Yeah, I think Furious is a frontal defensive. Doesn't help, I kind of don't remember how to play. So my mindset is I'll fill my top bank and set, or my my two sell bags, and we'll see how much I make, and essentially base it on that. Yeah, that's why I'm here, Dougal. I was told it's a good money zone. I honestly haven't logged in for like ever, so I honestly don't know much of what's good or bad anymore. So I need to get another like 1,000 AAs too, so this might work. Looting is still a pain. So they just added more ranks of mystical attuning. And they made it like 1,000 AAs for 10 ranks or something stupid, like 100 apiece. I did, but they added new AAs. Yeah, it's just a burn. All right, so I'm going to use Bazaar and go sell because my 2 top slot banks are more or less full. Now let's see how much I make. I was told you can get like 8K a pull. I don't know what a pull is. That's like 6K, which isn't bad. So it's roughly 6K to fill my bags. And I can do that pretty quick. But yeah, so mystical attuning, I'm at rank 14 out of 25, and there's 100 per AA cost on the new one. So yeah, that's just, I think it's actually 1,100 AAs to max. Let me think. So if we go for I don't know. We're at 92. Let's go for 100K real quick. Once I break 100K, I'm also curious, is of intellect oh, it's down to 500K. That's funny. Someone was trying to sell it for $1 million earlier. My room is hot. I don't know why, but whenever the lights are on and I'm streaming, my room just starts getting warm. But I have a fan, which I just turned on. Okay, so we're just gonna go back to Umbral. And essentially work on... Hey, morning coffee. I am testing Umbral Plains after Variety Void recommended it for money looting, whatever, because why not? And then I'm going to be working on Crit Sprinkler a bit. Is the plan. How you been? You like my VTuber? I basically made Shin into a avatar. Probably better looking than me. How do you normally pull Umbral Plains morning coffee? I kind of am going into this blind. I assume you just pull as much as you can, and once your bags fill, it looks like it's about 6K to fill your bags. But it is easy to pull everything and sell it all, so I guess that's the incentive for this area. These guys are white con, so maybe they sell better. Probably not, but whatever. I think I need to buy you a turtleneck for the avatar. I can change her clothes. She has a bunch of different outfits. See the question above. I may have missed it. Have a Grandmaster satchel there? No. I have the hero box of holdings everywhere except for the top two slots. The top one is the belt pouch of bartering and the bag of bartering. Those are my quick sells. You just stick to the east side more, where the density is highest. Okay. The robe guy used to drop sashes worth 200 a lot. Okay. I'll go east. So with the summon trick, or the summon nerf, I should be able to put a bunch of soul wells on it and pull pretty big as long as they can't kill me in less than 6 seconds. And I prime it. I should be safe, especially with Ward of Destruction. Ward of Destruction makes me really strong on these big pulls. Let's see how this goes. But that's only a 30 slot. I have 40 slots. So I don't think they're worth it unless I'm missing something. You did on Zerk Monk Paladin, so with killing spree and slaying I couldn't die. Nice. How big could you pull? Could you pull everything? I need to tweak my set, though. I'm still wearing caster gear. And that's kind of, you know, it makes my AC really low. And my hit points are pretty abysmal. So, I'll probably start moving towards AC gear. I basically played Lucklin for a day, cleared everything, and then left for Africa. So I never really farmed anything. So I can probably farm here for a day or two, make some money, and then go find BIS warrior gear that hopefully keeps my spell damage high and basically be good to go. That's my plan, at least. All right, a little painful, but we'll do this a few times. Get those soul wells up, and see how I do. All right, I think we're about there. So we're gonna go ahead and turn around, use ward. We can start with a rage. Shit, I got a little nervous there. I think we're fine though. Maybe not. Oh, I'm bouncing. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this cleaned up. I'll use improved twin cast real quick. And maybe frenzied as well, just to speed it up. Come on, let me channel. They're not letting me channel. And my soul wells are falling off. Come on. There it is. There. It works. It's just a little sketchy only because I haven't played in forever, so I'm not great with my keys yet. My main character I'm playing these days is Warrior, Necro, and Chanter. Probably similar gearing to what you want. I mean, I have a set of Velius era AC gear, and I was going Mega Tank at one point. But then I decided I wanted to max spell damage, so I did that. So right now I'm sitting at 750. But I definitely am losing out on like AC and hit points, which really matters in these cases. You know, the better I can mitigate, the longer I can survive. Didn't they fix something, or like tweak something with Warrior recently with like Slam. They did something. Trying to remember. Knight's Return Strike. This ability grants you a chance to bash your opponent upon a successful repost of a melee attack. Okay. Sure. Sounds good. Additional ranks increase the chance of a repost with a dash. I don't want subtlety. So I just have mystical attuning left. But yeah, I'm not too worried, dude. Especially now that we got a delay on Planes of Power. I have plenty of time to gear up and be ready. Because I have no alts, so it's super easy for me to just min-max casually. I'll probably run a query at some point to figure out, you know, what makes sense for BIS. I'm just going to use Soul Wells. Will that keep me up? Yeah. So then I can loot while I AE. And how am I doing gear-wise? I got a bit more. Wasn't quite a one pull clear. I have DB access is why I'm mourning. Because I'm a contributor. So I just run some self-queries and, you know, set my own criteria and ranking and stuff. I usually expose it, but I was going to and was told, no, don't let people work for their shit. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But yeah. Anywho, so have you been playing here Power Made Flesh for a while? I'm trying to remember. I think you started playing when I left. Or like maybe Kunark. At least, if not Velius. I don't think you were there for launch, right? Or am I wrong? I don't remember. But you like it, Infern? I got boobies. I can be like shy and like and I figured it's more eye candy than my face. Multiple BIS characters at this point. Yeah, dude, with your poop socking isk. That's what I'm gonna call you. You're poop socking. This server would be like a weekend min-max for you. Have a good one, Morning Coffee. Thanks for stopping by. All people got to do is watch your streams. They see get that funny. I don't know what exactly is funny, but sure. Sounds good. Oh, the best loot. Well, that's assuming I actually play here. Does Saru drop all of his Augs with only one buff on? Or even with no buffs on? Or do you have to 4-4 him? Or is it like a probability modifier? Do you happen to know offhand anyone that's hanging out here? You need at least 1 out of 4. And I'm assuming it's like a probability mod. So 1 out of 4 would be a 25 chance, and then 100% chance, and a chance at the table, which I assume is not 100%, but you know what I mean? It's a modifier to that table, is my guess, is how it formulates. So in my case, if I take off the one that does spell reflect, I could probably solo him, because I just need to be able to cast. If I can cast, I can kill him. Even with his annoying ass stun, I'm pretty sure I can do it. Yeah, MR isn't usually my issue. It's the fucking reflect and the 100% resist thing. And the reason I say that is because with Necro, you actually have 3 different resist types for taps. I don't have them loaded, but you basically get a disease, a poison, and magic. So between all 3, it's very rare a mob is resistant to all 3. But his MR is super high. I remember looking at that and finding that. My bigger issue with him was the last time I fought him, the stun messed me up pretty bad. But what I could probably do for this zone is pull the entire zone, use ward, and then flop and allow the ward to tank everything for a moment as I blast the shit out of stuff. I can probably pull the whole zone like that, as long as I'm, you know, on my game, top tier gaming. And honestly, pulling takes about the duration of Ward of Destruction, so 6 minutes. But I gotta double check his Augs. I'm not sure which ones are worth it for me. I'm assuming his weapon primary Augs are going to be better than my like lava Augs. But I don't think there's any other like body Augs other than yeah. I have so many like intellect Augs. These guys. I should be able to start dropping gear and finding warrior wearable spell damage gear and, you know, potentially keep my 750. Is it to stack shielding? What is, but shielding is to resist spell casts on you, right? Is that apparently the best right now? And for shielding, wouldn't that be Carafirm Augs? Oh, okay. So more so than AC, shielding is apparently a better high-end cap. Interesting. I remember there was talk about that, but I never did any testing. It was around that point where I was like, meh, fuck it, I'll just be a caster. I don't really care about being a fucking tank. And I'm still kind of in that mindset. Like, I want to maintain 750 spell damage, but I'll try to adjust it so that I'm, you know, more tanky so that I can survive while shit dies. Might be useful against Saru. It looks like there's a bunch of mobs here, but they're all not. So because I have this on? Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is a pretty big pull. I have 3 minutes left on this. So what I'll do is, again, I'll try to stack all of my Soulwells first. Try to get myself nice and regen. Yeah, I lag every time I look at the thing. All right. then once I... Whoa. There we go. Yeah. I'm actually not seeing the mobs, so that's not good. All right. I could actually use targeted AEs now because of the summoning. I don't necessarily have to tank them anymore, do I? Like, technically, if I loaded, instead of Wave of Heat, I did a direct damage column. What is my best? I think it's cold. No. Where is it? It's like a green one. That's fire. Pillar of Flame. Pillar of Flame, I think is it. We can test this. Like, I don't have to tank mobs anymore. I have a feeling. Let's test it. Their movement speed's pretty fast, but I should be able to survive my own blast, especially with Soul Wells going. So, we'll test it. All right, let's get them nice and grouped. One more summon. Oh, well, apparently there was enough mobs that I immediately died when I got summoned. So that didn't work so well, but it's all right. I honestly don't care too much. I'm kind of just messing around more than anything, learning. How high can you get your shielding if you min-max it? Isn't there a cap on it in stats? It's only 35. But I mean, if it's a percent-based reduction of all damage, that's pretty good. That's essentially shielding combined with defensive would put me down to about an 85% damage reduction on magic, which is not bad. Assuming it is 100% chance. I don't know. I'd have to go double check it. It's been a while since I've looked at that stat. I can always peek at the source later. Okay. Well, ward is almost up, so what I'll do is just pull everything over here and we'll just kill them. Yeah, I think just waiting for the east side to repop is probably easier. And then just full burning it every like 10, 15 minutes. I did get Kingdom Come Deliverance, by the way, so might have to play that later. Could be fun. We'll see. Alright, it's kind of all of east side. But I have ward up, so I'll get summoned, drop the ward, let them all tank me for a sec. And I can just flop. Pop up for defensive, do improved twin. And basically one-shot most of these mobs. Man, I'm lagging. Come on. Oh, Pillar of Flame. That's all I really should be doing. I don't even need to bother. Do the 10th rings now have shielding on them? That's interesting. How many Augs does it take to get 25 shielding, by the way? Like, how much are they giving a piece? $5 for Lego. I think like every AUG I'm using. Oh, I have some just regular like bombs. Those could easily get swapped. Are they only type 1s or are they type 2s? Type 2 and Viz only. Okay. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The issue with Viz is that I can get AC Augs, these Bloodstones of Armor Protection. I just don't know if 30 AC equates to the shielding. I'm imagining that AC doesn't calculate to the same caliber. How much do they sell for? They're called, are they like the Carafirm Sleeper Augs? Enchanted are about 40k. Yeah, they're not bad. Are they prismatics? I mean, even the regs are only 10. Okay, so technically I can buy enchanteds for 50 apiece and get myself I can combine 4, make a legendary, and I'd pay they're about 4.8 660k. It's cheaper than buying legendaries. The only problem is I still want to keep Torment and a few other Augs that I have on. Just because... Oh wait, I'm dying. I'm just ignoring the fact that I'm dying. I honestly don't care too much. This game, or this server is not exactly punishing. I have to like click some buffs. Alright, so that was 7k. It's okay. That put me to 100? Oh, just under. But I think I can do it just by selling the rest. My goal was only 100k. I don't really care about going hard or anything. So, alright, so my sell button, I thought it was here, yeah. Okay. Okay. And this junk, I'm pretty sure this whole row is of stuff I can sell. There, I broke 100k. That was just like my personal quick goal. Why doesn't that sell? Oh, there it goes. Anyways. Getting the BIS is definitely way less expensive. The Augs or Chase. I mean, I know from my experience in all previous expansions, depending on how much I play, I will easily get all BIS, and then I'll get bored and probably chase after the Augs, just because I like min-maxing. I don't really care about alts. So that's why I'm basically, I mean, you can see here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know if I have any others. Those are legendary intellect dogs, and they're a pain in the ass to get. I've been scooping those up. 5. Yeah, so I have 5 12 spell damage Augs. And yeah. Those were, I mean, they're on the market right now for 500k. And yeah. I like them because I like maxing my spell damage. I have all these spells. I bet you none of them are worth ever even looking at. Nope. Okay, I'm going to sell all those real quick. I'm not sure, though, if this was actually better money than just doing like a fear clear. To be honest, we could test. Because like right now, I have 14k, right? We can go hit up fear real quick. And assuming I don't die, I do sometimes die on this pole, especially when I'm rusty. Even better money is Plane of Growth. I think growth, if nothing rots, is like 30 or 40k, and you can just do it all in one pull. So especially if you bring a buddy. But wait, I did respawning, didn't I? God damn it. I'm like, where's Kazik? It took me getting to Kazik to realize it. So let's try that again with non-respawning, and we can compare how much money I'm making. We'll round up to 15k and go from there. Okay. So non-respawning. Seriously? You're just gonna port me the moment I go to click. Rude. Okay. So for this pull, having ward would be nice. Defensive absolutely would be nice. 30 seconds though on it. Prolonged. Maybe I'll go snipe Dracon or Dracolich, just because he's a noteworthy dropper, and that'll give me the 30 seconds to get defensive up. I'll literally kill him in like 2 nukes. Unless I either resist or it doesn't work. I don't know why. Alright, fine. I'll just auto-attack you to death. There you go. And no cloak. Okay, so there's my 30 seconds. Defensive's up. Don't have ward, but that should be fine. Okay, so there's Kazik. Don't I have a hotkey to snare? I don't remember it though. Man, it's been a while. Anyways, it's time to slay the dragon. So defensive, a frenzied, improved twin cast, and then just blow shit up as it comes. I think my Army of the Dead can pretty much do the same as what I do with the wards. Basically, like right now, it doesn't make sense for me to sit there while all my stuff's on cooldown. So if I can flop and then stand back up, you know what I mean? I'm not just standing there dying. And that's the key. Because as long as I can keep channeling, I keep healing. But I have this like cooldown right about here. And you can see I'm having issues channeling right now. And that's causing me to die because I keep missing my spells. So I'm going to flop again. Hit Imperators. And apparently not make it. Okay, let's try again. There. Come on. Wins. There we go. Skull-shaped wand is fun for this build. Skull-shaped wand. Do I have that? I don't even know. Remind me, what does it do? Oh. Isn't the resist pretty bad on Ice Comet, though? I have this guy, which is half the damage of Ice Comet, but it does a negative 300 resist mod. But yeah, I remember now. The skull is, what's the delay on it? 20? Yeah, that's not bad. It could be good. How much are they? They're going for quite a bit. I might just go get it myself at some point. So we're going to round my earnings here to be roughly that. I've already gotten 15k from my Umbral Plains clear. So we'll see how much I make when I sell all this junk. The hardest part is just looting all of them. But we'll see. I want to say that I averaged like 10k on this. And it's been a while since I even tried. And who knows what they've nerfed on monetary gaining. Almost done though. Okay, so we're gonna wand. So we're at 14,950. Oh, I only made like 3K. Not nearly enough. Interesting. So yeah, fear isn't worth it. But see, that was probably nerfed, because I can vividly recall that being more, like, useful. But yeah. Okay. So with that all done, or done-ish, maybe I should consider coding now. I'm getting pinged somewhere. If I go full screen, I think I'm gonna mess up my VTube. Let me check how that works. Actually, I put her in the front. So we have EQ Sparks. Then we have full screen. There. I can just toss myself on there. And could arguably move me over here now. There we go. So let's now go for code and probably work on Crit Sprinkler real quick. All right. So we have it currently running, but we're going to close it out. What do you mean? What works really well? So Crit Sprinkler right now, you see how these like windows have like weird X's and, you know, the general UI is whatever. I actually wrote an improvement with ShinSpark. Is she? Yeah, she's still fine. And in ShinSpark, I made it where there's like this dragging thing. I like this a lot better. So I gotta remember how I did this and how we can make it work on both. Pretty sure I made a new package. And that package has the UI layout stuff. So if we take like rotation, for example, we have what's called a widget container. No, rotation bar is the old system. We want like target and health, which is health there. So we have this shoey system. This is what we want to bring over. So let's do that. Cool. So shoey has been dragged over. And let's take health as an example and just kind of move it over here on the side. And basically replicate this on one of the windows for crit sprinkler. I don't know why you're erroring. Why are you erroring? Could not import Shinspark util. Oh. What's a util that I'm copying? I don't know, but let's just copy it back into... Oh, they're the same here, so... Let's just... see if this works. So Shinspark config is being referenced. Wait, that's not the right... Yeah. Anyways, we just want this to be like here. And this reference to Shui can be satisfied with this import, if I do this right. Why is it missing? Oh, wait, no, this is us. This is wrong. I'm doing this wrong area. Okay. Crit Sprinkler has the money system. The money system has the old way, and we're going to be adding in the new way. So this is like money window. And Shui is getting imported right. Sorry for the cough, by the way. I'm still getting over a sickness. So the old way did a tracker subscription with a placement based on config money. I think that's all compatible. The only part that's different is the Shui port, which is here. We need to basically instantiate the money window. And this will be based on the config of money, which is a common placement, where in here it's a drag window config. So we'll move that first. Which, unfortunately, there's a lot more settings. Man, I gotta think about this. Drag window config is full of all these. It's just literally a window rectangle and the visibility setting, which in my opinion is better because it's a little cleaner to lay out. Where the old one has a crap load of settings, and that actually makes it more complicated to work with. Hey Jester, how's it going? Indeed, it is the long last Zachary, and apparently I am now a dark elf VTuber. No, I'm just messing around with that right now. So according to this, this should be set to 0 to 20, 307, 420. I think all the rest of the settings can be removed. And config money is no longer usable by placement because placement is going to be removed altogether. Yeah, it didn't go too bad, but it definitely was a little short-lived. So there's no longer an edit mode, I believe, and we don't need to worry about title bar anymore. This needs to say money. There's no need to set the edit mode. These title bars all can be removed. Honestly, I think open can be totally taken out. Yeah, we're going to take open out entirely. This whole UI interface is gone, as well as close, and even toggle. There's still a few more. Oof. I think this will just be the money window. Well, is it literally called money window? What is it called? Yeah, money window. Let's rename that. But yeah, Jester, how you been? Wait, Money Me is a drag window. Which has a window. Money Me is a drag window. And has a location. I think that's the key. Not too bad. Finally getting around to Lucklin content. Yeah, I'm not far behind you. This is a toolbar for toggling money. Ooh. I don't know. There's a couple debates on this part. I might take out the top menu, put a settings window in. So there was recently a Everton Hajime Hoshi made Gooey Gooey. And Gooey Gooey has a layout that I actually kind of like. Because what I can do is when I'm rendering the crit sprinkler window, this has a static draw, so it's very optimal. And the only time you really get performance issues is when it's doing animations. I may refactor in order to utilize Gooey Gooey and see if I can tweak the package. In fact, I might even fork it. Nice. Congrats on the sleeper kill, dude. So the idea is that Gooey Gooey will have all of our settings and stuff in kind of a GUI force fashion. And when you focus the window, you'll see that. And when you tab out, I stop rendering everything and only render if any floating elements are on the screen. And that should highly optimize the draw calls, especially because the current way I clear the screen is very unoptimized. Is it bad that I killed Sleeper after I killed Saru? No. I mean, Saru is relevant content for now, so it's not like it's a, you know, it's kind of a backtrack to go to Sleeper. And Sleeper can sometimes be harder, at least to solo, I think, than Saru. Depends on which warder you get. I technically have not soloed Saru yet. But I've not actually tried. We were getting messed around with the 4-4 because we didn't realize it was 4-4. We were just like, wow, Saru is stupid. And then eventually we figured out how to kill all the, you know, buff destroyers. But once we did that, we were so fed up, we just mass killed it. We were like, screw it, let's just get it done. And that's the last time I touched Saru. So, but yeah, congrats on the earrings. I need to be right back. Be back, 1 sec. And yeah, I might need to take off. Unfortunately, I got some stuff to do in real life. That's hilarious, my character. I'm looking at my stream. I can make her look evil. Let me see, where is it at? No. There it is. Gloom. Trying to get some gear for my monk. Hoping to be able to take my monk into pop, not pet. Right on. Nice. Well, I hope you best of luck. I should honestly play with somebody at some point here, you know, sorry, I'm rubbing my eye and apparently I wink. Maybe I'll have to coordinate with one of you guys and we'll have to actually play together. Soloing is not very fun. And but yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Let's go see if there's anyone that who's streaming that could be fun to raid. Sounds good, Dougal. Thanks for hanging out as per usual. Because this guy also has a VTuber, I'm gonna raid him. Level 99 Gaming Wiz. Raid level 99 Gaming Wiz. Let's see if it works. Thought that'd be amusing. But again, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm hoping, I really don't know if I'm going to be doing daily streams or not. It's just a lot of work and I'm busy with other junk. But yeah, put your notifications on, follow if you haven't. I will be adding some Crit Sprinkler updates. I really want to get a release candidate out soon. Been slacking on that, but no, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.